Hi. We are here to watch Singer 2024, of which Jay and I were both invited to be part of the Cloud jury. I was at a gig in Toronto, so Jay...
You couldn't make it.
Yeah, so. I couldn't be there, but Jay was there, so you've already seen this.
Yes, live.
You watched it live.
And voted.
And you voted. Okay, so if I need to know any rules, I think from what you've said is that this is live, so I'm really excited that the producers and the production team went with that decision.
100% live.
I love that. Yeah. Anything else you want me to know?
Well, so the rule of this competition is there are 7 singers singing.
There's only 7?
Always just 7, okay. So based on 2 rounds of voting, the singer with the least amount of votes will be eliminated. So the next round
only one person gets eliminated per episode?
Per 2 episodes.
Per 2 episodes.
And then new singers will come. New challengers will arrive.
Got it. And there are some Western singers in this?
Oh, yes, there are 2 right now.
Do I know them?
Just
I'm asking too many questions. Okay. Faouzia. She's a really wonderful vocalist.
Yeah, she's Canadian.
Really? She's Canadian. I'm embarrassed I didn't know that.
I remember when I lost
Have a little volume, please.
There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions had an echo in so much space. And when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy?
Interesting.
Does that make me crazy?
Thoughts?
What do you think?
What do you think?
Well, I quite like Faouzia. I like that this is live. I like that I hear her humanity. I love hearing the raw version of a singer, and this is that. Faouzia is very capable. It's neat hearing her sing a cover. She's made a couple decisions that I didn't expect her to make. I sense that she's probably going to go crazy.
I don't know.
You do know!
I'm not going to tell you.
Anyway, I think she's making decisions to keep the beginning of the song here so that she has somewhere to go. That's my guess. Do you like her? Do you know Faouzia?
I do. I like her
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
And I hope that you are having the time of your life. Think twice. That's my only advice.
What is it?
One more bounce. Da, 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 da.
Oh, Oh, too many.
Yeah. That's good. Yes.
Yeah, lovely.
Ooh, come on now. Who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, bless your soul. You really think you're in control?
So I have to just ask. So this is a singing competition where we're looking for like flex. Is that the criterion where we're looking for like technical flexy craziness, or just like the one we like?
You know what? I actually always wondered about what the metric is. Like, what are we comparing here? To be honest, I don't know. But you need to win over votes, basically. There's 1,000 people in the audience. 500
and they
local,
vote?
500 in the clouds. They all need to vote. So you need to win over 1,000 votes, basically.
Okay, and there's no like main judges or something?
No such thing.
Really?
No.
It's just a bunch of singers and a whole bunch of the jury per se.
Market decides.
So then the metric is whatever each individual decides the metric is.
Yes.
You either like it or you don't, for
Yes.
whatever reason you might have.
Yes.
I feel like this song choice is weird for me.
Why?
I only say that because I know the kind of singer she is, and there's like she could do flexier things, but maybe that's
she's saving it for
maybe.
future
Oh, because
episodes.
yeah. I guess.
Yeah, it's round after rounds.
I guess I like this song.
Mm-hmm. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like me.
Ooh, little Jessie J.
My heroes had the heart to lose their lives out on a limb. All I remember is thinking I wanna be like them.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, she's kind of a pop princess now, so it's interesting to see her sit and play.
Ever since I was little, little like fun. But it's no coincidence I've come. Come on! And I can die when I'm done. Whoa, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe we're crazy. Probably. Come on! Maybe I'm crazy.
Why was that there? She's very talented, very, very skilled, but that I think that answered my question.
To me, that's,
Flexing for the sake of flexing is what you might call
I
it.
think she studied how the show works.
Oh, yeah?
Because we reviewed actually, in the past seasons, we've seen a lot of singers perform on this stage, the same stage, singer stage. And there's always this break or this bridge part where there's like the key change and then crazy opera parts,
I was going to say, I have a feeling that's very much for the Chinese audience or the Chinese market or whatever you want to say, because that would not, like, that's a very weird thing to do here.
In the West,
yeah, like that makes nobody's like, oh, I loved that opera break.
Yeah.
Like that's well here, right? Yeah, that would be my reaction was like, why is she? What, that's weird.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But does it show off her range and la 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 la? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe you're crazy. Maybe we're
Just to add, she's very known for her heavy tone, the opposite of that operatic thing.
Okay.
She's really more known for like the heavy, thick, agile.
crazy. Probably
Is this song always a disco? Or did she make it like that?
I think he made it like that.
probably. Oh.
Yo. Yeah, I think this was a really great performance, although not what I would expect from Faouzia. But lovely. I loved seeing her sit and play piano. How do you vote? Do you just order them or do you give it a ranking?
No, we were given an online portal where it connects to our webcam and then it captures everything we do. And
Are you allowed to tell people that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. So at
Okay.
the end of all the performances, all 7, you pick your favorite 3 out of the 7.
Okay, so as you're watching, you didn't do anything at this point.
No.
You're just like, okay, you make your notes to yourself or
Yep.
whatever. Okay.
Yep. Not until you watch everyone's performance, and then you decide which are your top 3.
Interesting.
He's quite new.
Quite new.
I didn't know who he was. I think he has like a viral song on TikTok. That's how he got like popular.
Is it an original, this? Or can you do an original?
Yes, I think this one's his original.
So Faouzia could have done an original?
Could have.
She has good originals.
Totally.
Maybe she's saving it. I really believe that they're saving power, saving juice.
Well, that's confident. If you think you're going to have more chances.
Yeah.
孤单的人心已碎，未曾放下的人怕回忆，早已习惯于孤独缠绵，让深夜的眼泪颠沛流离。你何必假装快乐？我何必真心难过？谁也没有开口说抱歉。我带上了烟就四处流浪。我曾经等过你，因为我也想起你说的万水千山，细水长流。
Sorry, is this the viral song on TikTok?
I'm not sure. I don't watch TikTok.
Okay, I'm sorry. Would you guys mind if we turn it up just a titch more?
Sure. All right.
竟不能再爱你，让断阳护你周全。若再次的邂逅于人海，也还爱你。
He's like channeling the bald guy a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah, I
a
can hear
bit, a
that.
bit, yeah,
The Mongolian dude?
Yeah.
a bit.
你何必假装快乐？
So, I'm sorry. You're convinced and sure that this is live?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Why?
I just think, I mean, we've only seen Faouzia and him, but it's pretty accurate so far. Pitch? I mean, he did have a, I don't know. What are your thoughts?
It was definitely live, definitely.
So you think there's no editing?
我何必真心难过？我谁也没有开口说抱歉。我带上了烟就四处流浪。我曾经等过你，因为我也相信。 你说的万水千山，细水长流。如今不能再爱你，让断阳护你周全。若再
What is this doing for you guys?
She wants to say something.
Nothing for me. I'm sorry. Absolutely.
You're not liking it, or you're
Not
just neutral.
entirely.
You're like meh.
Yeah, it's meh. I don't hate it. It's not. Yeah.
He's got interesting tone,
I agree.
but like, it's not a song I can relate to. I cannot relate to this.
Yeah, I can't relate to the song, so I'm trying to come to his voice,
Yeah.
which I think is textured.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that
fair.
even a technique? Like,
Yeah, I think-
I mean, that doesn't sound
I mean, he.
like a typical.
的邂逅于人海，也还爱你。我曾经等过。
我曾经的你。
Doesn't feel good, man.
No, that's what I was gonna say. Is I give him credit. One thing that maintaining that throughout is hard.
Okay.
I'm sure he's come to a point where he's really learned to balance only doing enough of it.
I guess I lack understanding of Chinese, the Chinese market, but this might sound like really like down to earth, really like
Authentic.
no, like it kind of like represents like the hardworking people of China.
Are the lyrics doing something?
Like it reminds me of
Flo's
like
making it. No.
it reminds me
You
of
don't
like
agree.
people who are doing hard labor, you know, like those kind of like just not very
Highbrow.
yeah.
I don't know.
Like peasant. I don't know, like just like
What do you mean? The lyrics or the delivery?
just the whole vibe of this guy from his look
like
to his
blue
voice.
collar.
Not even maybe blue collar. Yeah, maybe.
It's not doing anything.
So yeah, I mean,
my
for
vibe.
me,
Especially following Faouzia.
I was
It's
just
like,
gonna
what
say,
the fuck?
for me, we're like, okay, I'll say this: any singing competition is apples and oranges out of the gate because you're not giving anybody a metric. All people are left with is, did I
Preference.
like it?
Just preference.
Did I like it?
Yeah, simple preference.
So for me, I mean, first of all, I like Faouzia. Second of all, that song is familiar to me. Crazy. Third of all, she did beautiful things with her voice that happened to touch me, that I relate to.
Yeah.
Now this pinchy, grindy thing, I like when the bald guy does it.
Yeah.
But when the bald guy does it, it seems, for me, it has this like bold, sunshiny, broad
Right.
purpose to it.
Right.
Where this, I'm like, I'm like, how does it fit? Why is it here?
I don't even think it works with the lyrics too.
What is this about?
We're not reading, but I mean, 我曾经等过你, I used to wait for you. So I used to wait for you. Like why? Why would you do that? Right? That's. I used to wait for you.
But that, I'm gonna defend it. I hear you, but there's really no reason for any singer to do anything, right? Whatever whatever our motivation is.
Okay.
But I hear you.
爱你，因为我也相信你说的万水千山细水长流，如今不能再爱你。
Actually, there's a Western singer, and I don't know his name because I'm not following enough, but I've seen clips of him singing live all over IG, and he does this. Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
I will look it up in a sec here. But it is an interesting tone.
So he does that to every line. Doesn't matter what he's trying to express.
养护你周全，若再次的邂逅，仍还也还爱你。若再次的邂逅，仍还也爱你。爱上你的。
Really accurate.
What?
Aside from him being really accurate, I really don't.
Well, but let's actually talk about that for a sec. If there truly is no editing on this, he was reasonably edited. Actually, can you do one thing? Can you go back to the first time he went into the thing?
The grit?
Yes, the first time.
我曾经等过你，因为我也相信
Yeah.
你是。
I think that considering the two main places that this gentleman sings, the beginning, he's in this whisper, then he goes to the, and he remains very much in tune. Now, was I moved by this or blown away by it? No, to be honest. But I'll give him accuracy. And that is something, that is something. That is something.
Ooh.
You know her, eh?
Yeah. Oh, I'm so interested to see what you have to say.
We reviewed her husband before.
Who is it?
Li Ronghao.
Oh, that's her husband?
Yeah.
Who is?
Oh.
Remember the guy with small
Small
eyes? The Li Ronghao. Had a duet with JJ?
I said someone had small eyes?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like
But
something
you-
I would
you
say.
really
You
like
didn't
his
say it.
tone.
You didn't say it. You didn't say it.
Good.
But you really
You didn't
like
say it.
I liked him?
You thought he didn't look Chinese. And I was like, why? Was it because he had really small eyes?
He's the one that does
John
this.
Mayer.
Yeah. Chinese John Mayer.
Yeah, that's the one he's talking about.
如果能重来，我要学李白。
Remember our last?
I just don't remember it. But
He does the scoop. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, and then Jay was saying that how he's the Chinese John Mayer, and then you were just like,
yes, I remember. I just don't remember the song. But let's hear her.
yeah.
Let's hear her.
sure.
每次我总一个人走交叉路口，自己生活。这次你却说带我走某个。
So I just want to say that my preference is when singers don't add anything on to the most natural version of their voice. This singer is doing a thing. So I prefer Faouzia. You don't know what I'm talking about. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, she's doing the.
Now, that is my opinion, and that is not meant to be anyone else's opinion.
Yeah.
That is my preference. But I will say, as a coach, if I was to work with an artist, I am generally bent on showing a singer what they sound and feel like by removing that.
Right.
It's very naked for an artist who's done a lot of things to shed that. But if they're willing to, most of the time they find something in there that they're like, wow, I forgot what that sounded like.
There's a lot of artists that choose to do so, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm simply stating that I will probably not like love this because of that.
Okay.
But that it's not wrong.
你和我像突然抓紧火的迷惑，像天空缠绵雨的汹涌，在你的身后计算的步伐，每个背，每个场景。
I've also learned through my tenure here on this project that stylistically, what my ear recognizes as something where I would call like pushes, it is acceptable and maybe even something done on purpose. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So if I... These, so to my ear, I would rather hear Faguda, less affect.
Yes,
So
yes,
instead, I wouldn't do the pinch.
Her husband is really good at pushing, push and pull.
So I'm explaining not why it's bad or good, but why it doesn't excite me personally.
Yeah.
But why, if it does excite you, great. The purpose of competitions like this, if the metric isn't specific, it simply is, does it move you?
Yeah.
Do you feel impacted,
Right.
inspired? Are you addicted to this person's sound?
Yeah.
That's up to each of us.
的梦带我走到遥远的以后，带走我一个人自转的寂寞，带我走，就算我的爱你的自由都将成为泡沫，我不怕，带我走。
Does anyone in the entire show sing a bad note? Or everyone is this in the box?
I've already heard quite a few bad notes, actually.
Bad?
Faouzia wasn't completely.
I agree.
The second guy, however, maybe because of
Actually,
the song.
I feel like Faouzia had the most humanness.
But you have to understand.
But she was also doing the
I
most.
think the second, including this song, like second song and the third song, it's way easier. Like these
That's what I'm saying.
are
Faouzia was
way
doing a lot of
easier.
stuff.
Yes. It's like there's not much that can go wrong.
每次我走，独自奔
I just
走
heard what you said.
好却缄默，如种雷同。
Yeah, they're just
This is like Chinese Britney Spears. I'm being slightly
because
facetious.
of the affect.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
这次你却说一起走，彼此温柔，从此以后，像突然抓紧火的迷惑，像天空缠绵绿的汹涌，在你的身后。
You know,
It looked like she faked a smile because
Yeah.
the camera panned onto her.
yeah, I find that comparing Western and Eastern singers is a strange comparison.
酸的部分，每个悲，每
Do
个
you like
场景都有。
You thought you'd like it more.
She usually sounds better than this on other videos.
But what's wrong with it?
Nothing's
Can
wrong.
you name anything that's wrong with it right now? What is she doing bad?
She doesn't sound as good. The endings of her phrases and
Is it just because it's not edited?
Good. Okay, hold on. Yeah, good
Yeah.
job. The ending of the phrases
Yeah.
are slightly sloppy.
they are.
But though, in the grand scheme of things, if you liked an artist, it would be neither here nor there. But I'm just proud of you for hearing that on a personal note.
I just think if she went first,
Thank you.
you wouldn't have this reaction. All
Maybe.
three of us wouldn't have this reaction if the first singer that came up wasn't Faouzia.
No editing would change how I feel about this. None.
Okay.
None. And that's two reasons.
Yeah.
One, because I feel the way I feel about this style of this.
Yeah.
Two, I don't think she's doing anything wrong enough that is lifting or destroying the song.
No, this is not
This is
bad.
about long, simple lines.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of agility. There's
Yeah.
not a lot of detail.
Exactly. That's what
It's
I wanted
just
to say. If she came up first, I wouldn't have this kind of comparison between her and Faouzia.
well, and the funny thing is, I thought Faouzia didn't flex very hard, but
It's already way more than this.
Yes.
This is way too simple.
that is what Faouzia does, and this is what she does.
This is what 90% of Chinese singers do.
Yes. Yes, it is. Which means that you're down to, do you like the tone? Do you relate to the lyrics? Do you like the songwriting?
Yes.
All of those details.
Yes.
All I'm always trying to get across is that having a very technical performance is well and great if you like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
发过的梦。
Yeah, I don't love it though.
No.
But there's nothing wrong.
At least she's quite in tune.
Yeah,
It's
like I
not
just all I'm saying is she's not fucking up.
No.
She didn't come on this show and I blew it. She didn't. I actually would imagine that she was probably happy with this take. Sometimes you go on stage and you come off stage and you're like, not the best time I did it.
Yeah.
I would imagine she was satisfied.
Could be worse.
It's a
Probably.
fine
Yeah.
it's a fine performance.
Yeah.
带我走到遥远的以后，带走我一个人自转的寂寞，带我走，就算我的爱你的自由都将成为泡沫。
Okay. She has not taken a single opportunity to do anything belty. She has gone into her head voice every single time. The first couple times, I assumed it was because it was the beginning of the song. Now, we're what are we, near the end of this? I don't know. Yeah, so if you want to look technically at this, it is lacking compared to Faouzia,
Exactly.
if that's your metric.
我不怕，带我走。
She likes it. I'm dead serious. She might prefer her to Faouzia.
That's probably her partner. Every singer gets a partner.
What do you mean, partner?
Kind of like a manager. Of like a manager or partner. They call it some like collaborator in
Oh, just like emotional support human?
No, they're from the. I think they're from the TV station. They're all like professional MCs or something.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
白马流过，寄给几度，潮汐袭来，浪花颤动，你在海岸结成了我。
She could do an entire living room or kitchen with the curtain on her, which I will say still does look nice till they pan to the back of her, and I was like, man, they just kept all the material and just pinned it back there. But I mean, she's very slight and very, very beautiful, but that's a lot.
Very beautiful.
So much material.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. The sound, it's just not my thing. I have to say that I was kind of curious how or if she could do that, maintaining the thing. And she did maintain it. She belted through the thing. It's still there. So it can be done. I was curious. I thought maybe that's what was holding her back. But no, you can keep the thing and belt. Bravo. I find it H-y too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This stage is gorgeous. Need you. Do those have to be there?
No.
Okay. I feel really conflicted because part of me is like, this is a perfectly fine performance, but part of me is like, there is vocal stuff, but this competition is, do you like it or not?
Mm-hmm.
One of my pet peeves is when singers have to, when there's a portion of the song that has hey, baby, whoa, yeah, but they don't make it sound like a wild thing that just came to them.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 is very like not raw sounding. It's supposed to be like, whoa, you know, like it came over you. Whoa, 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 like it just came over you.
Yeah.
She did keep the thing too.
What's up?
Well, I think she did a fine job. And for those of you out there that think I'm being... Actually, I don't know. Do they think I'm overly polite or too nice or I don't... What do people... What is the perspective?
I don't know. You be you.
I just was going to say, I'm being as honest with you as I can. I don't know that I liked that. But I think that it was a fine enough performance. As a vocal coach,
yeah.
I can pick it apart. But that's not how people enjoy music. Who is this? What is... You're not telling me.
You know her.
Oh.
You know her.
I feel like the heartbeat would stress me out.
She was the voice judge that we saw a lot of.
Okay.
Interesting. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
And you've heard Jay Chou sing this before.
Okay.
On the voice show when they were singing each other's hits.
忍不住化身一条固执的鱼，你这样流独自游到底。年少时候天真发过的誓。
Sorry seems to be the hardest word.
A
Oh.
bit.
重温几次， 结局还是失去你。我被爱判处终身孤寂，不还手，不放手，笔下画不完的圆，心间填不满的缘，是你。为何爱判处终身孤寂？
She's super nervous.
Really?
Yeah, it turned into a hot search on social media. Everyone was talking about it.
为何爱判处终身孤寂，挣不脱？为何爱判处终身孤寂？
She made a mistake. It's supposed to be 为何爱判处处. She was like 处.
为何爱判处终身孤寂？
Why? What are you thinking?
Well, first of all, I like her voice. I strongly prefer the tone of her voice to the last girl.
You said it before. Yeah, you liked her voice. What about it?
Nothing. I prefer it. I mean,
You wanted to say something, just say it.
well,
为何爱判处终身孤？
Jay,
What?
you don't hear that artifact?
That's not an artifact. She did something. She did something. It was accidental. It's not the right lyrics. But it's not.
挣不脱，逃不过，眉头解不开的结，命中解不开的结，是你。我失去你，
Jay.
我失去你。
You think there's autotune?
I do.
You think they turned on autotune for her?
I don't want to talk about this.
Well, we have to.
No, I don't want to. All I really can tell you is I like this woman's voice.
That's not gonna do anything.
Well,
I was there. I heard it.
I understand, but I'm telling you what I hear.
So you're telling me there is autotune.
I hear it.
You hear autotune.
I don't want to be, that's what I hear. Going back to what matters, she's so far my second favorite.
Okay.
You?
Oh yeah.
You.
Yeah.
The only reason I obsess about stuff like that isn't because it's a big deal or isn't because it ruins anything. It's because when people or shows make a big deal about something being live, I like to believe them. So my ear is on, this is live.
But it's not completely.
I don't think so. But it doesn't matter. Just don't tell me it is. That's all.
Okay.
I feel bad for saying it. I can't even focus.
Well,
Because I can't say
Well,
enough.
I'm sure there's
if you're
more
gonna go
people.
on live, this was live, right?
it was live.
Yeah. So you have to have a little bit of safety net. You have to.
Maybe.
You have to.
Okay, there's live tuning. Maybe there's live
That's what
tuning.
I'm suggesting.
Yes.
I don't think
but
they
not
went.
like tuned up like super high
No.
or anything, but like a bit of live tuning just so that nobody is
That's my sense.
crazy bad.
That's my sense.
Okay, all right.
They're gonna yell at me in the comments, aren't they?
Let them, whatever.
如烛花生一条不值的鱼，你这样流独自游到底。年少时不虔诚发过的誓，沉默的沉默在
哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒。
深海底，周而复始，结局还是失去你。
This is nice.
我被爱判处终身孤寂，不还手。
I like this song.
不放手，笔下画不完的圆，心间填不满的缘，是你。为何爱判处终身孤寂，挣不脱，逃不过。 眉头解不开的结，命中解不开的结，是你。我失去你。 我失去你。
She does look nervous. I thought that was really good. I like the song. I like the performance. I like her voice. It's not as complex, but more complex than the gal in the yellow dress.
Well, most Chinese songs are not designed to be too complex, so
Well, but I like the song.
Yeah.
I thought it has a nice hook.
okay.
Do you know him?
We've seen him before. You thought he was a kid?
But he's not.
No, not really.
天外又发现星星多一颗，迁徙的烟鸥被困在沼泽，席卷的台风将陆地淹没，让我想起你和我。 濒危的种类被呵护存活，病痛在复杂，研究出线索。峰回路转的新闻那么多，谁能解答你和我？一切都诞生在漩涡，爱一样危险又难得。你双眼看着我，像在蛊惑，煽动着我为你坠落。想到世界足够辽阔。 想到我们毫无结果，
得到才更奢侈，我不强求，灵魂陪你静坐，偶尔能聊聊此刻，宇宙在发生什么，已经很快乐。
Yeah, this one's it's quite obvious actually. I don't know why I didn't notice this before. Could they have done something to it after the actual live event and then uploaded?
Yeah, let's not go there though.
Uploaded something that's more polished?
Yeah, but let's leave
Because
that.
that doesn't sound like a.
Yeah.
There is auto-tune. There's definitely auto-tune.
You don't say.
Yeah,
Anyway, this is a little sleepy for me.
it is.
It's a little sleepy.
Yeah.
How's...
遥远的国度，突发有炮火，深海里浮现庞大的经络。
Look alive.
生命的循环如此的颠簸，难免牵涉你和我。风吹和草动暗示着。 爱一样危险又难得，你双路。
How are you enjoying this?
Yeah, we've seen some of his other live stages before.
Okay.
His pitch usually has issues. So this is way, this is...
Just leave it,
this
Jay.
doesn't... But anyhow, people would argue he is a good songwriter.
Okay.
Which I kind of agree. But again, it's in the same style of Jay Chou, same style of David Tao, same style of Lee Hom and JJ. It's, to me...
This is not in the same style as JJ.
Okay, not JJ.
Or Lee Hom.
Okay, fine. Maybe the other two.
Or some of the other ones.
Not Jay Chou.
Now you're just breaking
Fine,
it
Jay
down.
Chou. I don't even know. I don't even know.
To me, his songwriting is following the
Listen,
form.
this is a contest.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Bring Mama something to sink her teeth into.
Yeah.
Ah, it's
Yeah.
fine. It's...
Yeah.
看着我，谁又能说有把握成为幸存者？想到世界足够辽阔，想到我们毫无结果，得不到最寻常。
No, it is. All those four artists I just mentioned, they have similar songs to this. That's why, it's that era. It's that post 2000, early 2000. But he lacks the vocal skills to make it interesting. To me, that's what the issue is. That's what's missing.
我能够为你挥霍，就算你始终沉默，我为你开拓。
Okay,
You want to
so
skip? You want to skip? I can skip.
I will...
Nothing really changes after. He doesn't really do anything crazy.
I would say that I don't know, in my mind, not that this is what makes a good singer. I feel like it's just, he's in a very similar range the whole time. Nothing is going anywhere really. Registration even is sort of kind of hanging tight. But to be fair, the melody is also, I don't know. I don't want to move on yet. I don't want to move on. Thank you.
当世界停止变化，你会否给我回答？一切都诞生在漩涡，爱一样危险又难得。
Okay, that's not pitch corrected.
你双眼看着我，像在
So the left
捕
parts.
获，闪动着我为你坠落，想到世界足够辽阔，想到我们毫无结果，得到才更奢侈，我不强求，灵魂给你紧锁，偶尔能聊聊此刻。发生什么？已经很快乐。
I feel like I feel like I'm not. I don't really know what to say. It was fine. And I think he showed up. Well, I mean, like he didn't lack energy or something.
No, he was trying to make it interesting.
Yeah, and I
Well, I'm just playing them the same order I heard them, so...
yeah.
But I'm not sure if these clips have been edited.
Leave the editing.
Now I can't!
It's
Since
all
you mentioned
it's
it.
all I see, but there's no point. There's no point. So just
Well, just be honest. If it's edited, it doesn't matter. I'll tell people that it's edited.
well, I feel what I feel and I hear what I hear. Really? I love this song. And she was what? A pussycat doll?
Really?
Was she? No.
I don't know. Oh, who is
Shanté,
this?
Shanté.
What is Shanté Moore? Why do I know her? Do I know her?
I don't know. I don't think I know her.
All three of us are on the Googs. Maybe she has her own single or her own hit
She
song.
debuted really early.
Shanté Moore?
She's 57.
Cool. I don't know her.
She's American.
Oh, she had a song on Waiting to Exhale.
Really?
I don't remember it though, but I did. Okay. Not who I thought. Don't know her. Here we go.
Okay.
Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame.
Rich, thick tone.
Some people live for the power. Some people
Got the
live
stank
just
face.
to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's winning.
Every time.
I've been there before. Not just a bore so full of the superficial. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If I ain't got you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Some people live for the fountain that promises forever young. Some Some people need 3 dozen roses.
Ooh, different.
Oh, well, that's the only way to prove you love them. But hand me this world on a silver platter, and what good would it be? Oh, with no one to share, with no one who truly cares, just for me. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I got you, baby,
Well, I am obviously familiar with this song. So take this with a grain of salt. But to me, there's a lot more happening in this song. Not only songwriting-wise, we got shots going on all over the place, but vocally, because this is the way I process music, because I've destroyed myself with all of the coaching I've done, when I listen to music like this, I'm like, scoop, scoop, grace note,
Yeah.
riff, 6 note. So just because I think like that, this is a lot of stuff. It's just a lot of stuff. I also personally like it. Do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Especially after all these other ones. This
Love
one
it.
was.
I don't, yeah, I mean, her voice is very rich, very R&B, very chocolatey, yummy. I don't know if it's my favorite. Like, I might prefer something a little brassier myself, like just a little bolder, but it's absolutely stunning. Like, it's very, very, very good. Yeah. But if I think about the singers, I don't know, like let's just even say Lady Gaga. Everything's a little wider, a little brighter, a little taller, a little bolder, a little pingier, tingier, which is, apples and oranges. But this goes more with the R&B genre than what a Lady Gaga voice would be.
Yeah.
So that's just purely my own thing.
People want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you.
Oh, the old whistle. Right after I said there wasn't enough brightness.
Some people want it all, but I
You know what?
don't want nothing at all.
Key change. I'm here for the drama.
Yeah.
This show, frankly, needed a little zhuzh,
Yep.
in my opinion, so I'll take the grandstanding.
I got you,
And if
baby, if I got you.
that guy's Michael Jackson.
People want diamond rings, some just want everything, but
This is what a live performance is for
They
me.
didn't tune her. They didn't tune her.
I'm not weighing in. I'm not talking about it anymore.
everything means nothing. Everything means nothing.
Some sizzle like Morissette because of that whistle.
Yeah.
This was a really, 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 really great performance. And when she did that register change,
Yeah.
I know that she had a basic plan in her mind, but I also know that she just trusted her body and let it switch where it was going to switch, used all her control, used all her skills, and just let it do what it was going to do because she knew it was going to work wherever it was going to land. That's the point of a live performance to me, is risks. I don't know if I've ever said that. I like seeing singers take risks. And when the goal of a performance is to make just sure that it's perfect, first of all, a singer's not going to take risks because they're harder to fix. Second of all, risks don't always work. But that's the whole point of watching a singer create art live, right? When I've been at events where there's live painters, and they'll create something within minutes or hours. And it's fascinating to watch because you're actually watching the process. And that's, to me, what the point of a live performance is. You're going to watch a series of risks, and a good performer is going to succeed and land all of them, almost all of them. But if there's any that they don't land, it's like very exciting. And this is what a live performance is meant to be to me.
I got you with me, baby. Nothing in this whole wide
I took it back. I take it back. I take back what I said. I do like her voice. I do.
Ain't got you.
How old is she?
57.
Yeah, and I hope that I land there.
Wait, you are 57?
Yeah. Yeah, that was really, really, really wonderful. I just want to say that there's action shots where her hair is like flying everywhere, and that's what a live performance is. You just, that was really great. It's really great.
Okay.
Is this the last?
Last.
I think that it's a lot of gong. It's a lot of gong. Do we know him?
You've seen him once with Zhou Shen.
Okay.
La 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 la.
I'm clutching my pearls over here.
La 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 la. 360行，各行有各长，奥运有健将，耍猴有猴王。花果山大舞台呀，欢迎来捧场。今天的主角。
Got Shanté in a scarf protecting her instrument, just keeping it physically warm. This guy's over here. La 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 la.
闪亮登场了，天天打闪，秀。
I will give him this. I am not yawning. I am right here.
天山打伞，秀，天天打伞。
Is this for real?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he sing?
Not really. That's his singing. Like it's like rapping plus some kind of shouting.
Interesting casting.
Yes.
秀，
Very popular rock band.
天山打伞，道跑。
Isn't that like a snake charming type of deal?
No.
No, is that not the snake charming
No,
instrument?
it's a different one.
Okay.
火焰上，心斗云里翻，大声扫堂腿，铁棍震乾坤，是一根铁棍震天下，是两根铁棍闯天涯。左手右手一个慢动作，右手左手慢动作重复。天天打卡，秀。
I totally lost it when they showed up. I'm like, what's the metric here? What's the metric here? What are we really competing here? I have no idea anymore. That's my reaction. Like, I just don't know.
I got nothing.
精神打伞。
Look, it's not that this is bad.
No, it's
It's
not.
just that I
It's
don't-
good performance.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's-
I just don't. I thought
It's
we
not
were.
a singing competition anymore. Like, it has
Yeah.
nothing to do with vocal.
No,
a
and
bit
maybe
of
it never
vocal.
did. Maybe it never did. Maybe
Maybe
it
it was
never
not
did.
meant
Maybe
to
that was
be.
never the point. Yeah.
秀，天天打伞，秀，精神打伞。
La 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 la. At the motherfucking la. Is that gonna happen? Please, please let that happen.
谁说耍猴的？
Oh.
他不是国粹英。
Oh my gosh. What? Oh my gosh.
强子。
Who's that?
I don't know. This is like some kind of Chinese culture stuff. I don't know. Don't really understand.
Okay.
深争一口气，所剩一炷香，咱靠谁吃饭的？那就低人一等了。好戏是国粹。
What? Did somebody say something?
No, it was in the.
Ah, pardon me. Of course. Of course.
生活断不了，好戏是国粹，生活断不了。走。
this. Even she's like,
She's like, I'm waiting with slumber skirt.
I mean, 10 out of 10 to the snake charmer.
Snake charmer.
Well, yeah, that's the most talented.
谁说耍猴的他不是艺术家？谁说耍猴的他不是国粹家？谁说耍猴的他不是艺术家？谁说耍猴的？
I think this song needs a riff.
How?
I think a riff would brighten it right up.
Try it.
I think a little. Jay, I am fucking kidding. I am just trying to weigh in with something.
不是国粹家，天天高唱，天天高唱，金山大唱，金山高唱，天天高唱。
What do the lyrics mean?
Ah, it's hard to understand.
Okay,
talking
that's
about,
good
talking
enough.
about a monkey tamer.
No,
Like,
not the
who
monkey
says
tamer.
monkey taming is not art? Who says monkey taming is not a form of art or national treasure? Things like that. And
Okay.
it doesn't really make
That
sense.
clears
to
it
me.
right up. Are you sure it's not about a snake?
No, it's not. It's a monkey.
Okay. I think that was a missed opportunity.
天天高唱，天天高唱，都是艺术家。精神高唱，精神高唱，都是艺术家。
Out of curiosity, if you were to go to these guys' concert, is this like what it is? Like all of it is like this, or do they sing sometimes?
I think mostly like this.
It's like this.
Yeah.
天天高唱，天天高唱，
Is he known for
是
this?
艺术
More
家。
crazy sometimes. He would dress up like a woman and sing.
Well, I'm sure that's a ton of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, a show.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
精神高唱，精神高唱，都是艺术家。
Are they giving him a standing ovation? Okay, let's wrap that. So,
Top 3.
okay, well,
Okay,
that's easy.
that is so easy. To
For
the
me.
point where this is insane.
So, okay, you make your pick first. Flo. Your top 3. So easy.
The first one.
Faouzia?
Yeah, Naeem.
Na Ying, okay.
Yeah, the one that you heard that little artifact in.
Mm-hmm.
And then that
Shanté
Chantel.
Moore.
Shanté.
Shanté Moore.
Shanté.
Shanté
Yep.
Shanté
Moore.
Moore. There's no.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be all three of us, unless
There's
you
no
have some
argument.
like weird.
No.
It's so obvious.
Do you have a different pick?
No. The first two is exactly what I voted on.
What? What?
I gave to Shanté.
Shanté's my top pick.
Shanté Moore is my top pick.
That's so interesting. Yeah, she's my
And
top
then
pick too.
Faouzia.
Yep.
However,
Okay.
out of all the Chinese artists,
You picked him?
no.
no,
Guess what? I'll be honest. I didn't want to pick anyone, so I gave it to the one I didn't even know. I gave it to the name I was least familiar
TikTok
with.
person.
Who?
Yeah, the TikTok
Viral
person.
guy?
I gave it to the TikTok person.
Really?
The
You didn't
greedy
give it
person.
to.
Wait, I need to clarify.
You know why? Okay, I need to explain why though. Because everyone was not up to my expectation. I knew Na Ying.
You
I
didn't think
knew-
she was good?
I don't think she was good.
What do you mean?
That performance, I don't think that
I
was very
didn't.
good.
It didn't meet my expectation
No.
of her.
Same here.
Did it sound like that?
Now I can't remember. Now you pointed out.
Because this
like,
sounds really good.
You pointed out artifacts now.
Yeah,
I didn't
mean,
notice when I was listening.
well, she's my third pick for sure.
Wait.
She's my third
So
pick.
my pick wasn't in the order of like which one's my favorite. It's the order that I saw.
So what's your order?
My order's Shanté's
Shanté.
my
So we
favorite.
all pick Shanté Moore.
Yeah.
Which is actually number 1.
That's who won?
That's who won the first round.
Well,
Number one, yeah.
Come on.
Top.
I mean, I personally think like Faouzia is a really good singer.
She didn't go all out.
She did no.
She's saving it. I think she's saving.
Perhaps saving it. I also, to me, a weird song choice. That song choice isn't really designed. I mean, a good singer will flex anywhere, but it's a weird song choice.
Yeah.
Weird song choice. And one more thing I want to say about Faouzia, she's known for some very particular sounds, which she did not bring. And obviously on purpose. Obviously on purpose. But I was like, waiting for it.
Yeah, I gave the third vote to that guy because number one, I had no expectation of him at all. And at least he was like in tune.
Was she not in tune?
Nine? No, she just sounded really nervous. That's what I remember. I can't point out exactly which
to
line
me,
she was.
If I wasn't watching her, I wouldn't have been like, she sounds nervous.
Okay.
To me.
Okay.
I thought she sounded great. Plus, I like her because she
I just thought it
relied.
lacked detail.
I just thought.
All the Chinese artists lacked detail in their singing.
I
There's
thought
no layer.
she was the most neutral. She didn't rely on a gimmick. And she used her voice in its most authentic expression. And when, she used highs and lows and she belted and I liked it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Right. And,
That's why I would have picked her.
and that's number 3 for the show. So number 1 is Shanté Moore.
Okay.
Number 2, Faouzia. Number 3, Na Ying.
Wow, for Faouzia to not win, I'm sure that was like an interesting
Yeah.
thing.
I just gave it to the TikTok guy because
Okay, yeah.
because I knew he was gonna be last. He was last.
He was last.
He was last. I knew it because he
You know
he
that's
didn't
fucked
have
up.
fans. He didn't
That
have
is
any
actually
fans.
I don't like when judges do that.
What
you did. When you're just like, oh, this is that and this is weird and this is weird, so I'm gonna do this weird thing for the sake. Because he'll probably be at the bottom because he doesn't have fans. So he needs a little boost. To me, that is not like that's just not my philosophy.
No, I wanted to give it up. I didn't want to vote for anyone else. Just the top 2. The third one, I didn't want to vote for anyone.
So you basically just wanted to protest.
at least he didn't disappoint me because I had no expectation for him. I
Weird.
didn't even know him.
Weird vote, but I respect it.
Okay.
This was a really bizarre show, Jay.
Yeah.
Especially when you got that last one in there, it made me. First of all, these are all famous singers, okay? These are all famous singers. Even the TikTok kid has had some exposure, or guy. Sorry, the TikTok guy.
Of course.
So I think that changes things. If you had these were all unknown people, and they all brought this ability, but they were all unknown. That is a really different dynamic. Because you have fame and familiarity involved, that's the only way that you can kind of get away with putting the last guy in there. But to call this show I'm a singer or anything to do with singer, weird. I mean, if you said like top, I'm a performer or I'm an entertainer, okay. But you might as well throw a juggler in too at that rate.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the staging was beautiful. I thought that beautiful circly light thing was quite beautiful. I feel like I would have been extremely proud and delighted to appear on a stage like that. Like it was absolutely gorgeous. The lady in the yellow dress looked like I want it framed on my wall. How beautiful she looked on that in the scene. I don't know that I understand the show.
I'm sure a lot of audience are just as confused as we are.
Yeah.
I also think
There's
that
no clear metric.
it is also it isn't to say that you can't compare singers who sing in different languages. Like you can compare anything, but it's not just about a different language. It's the fact, how much I've learned about Chinese singing and art. What Chinese people like in their art is very different than what Western people like in their art. And don't get me wrong, we're all the same. We all have ears. We all want to sway to the beat. We all want to hear beautiful things. So I'm not trying to put a divide. We are all having a similar experience. But I'm just saying the metric, if you will, for what Western people think is a prolific singer and the metric for what Chinese people think is a prolific singer is very different. So when you pit those different things against each other, I'm not sure how. Actually, wait a minute. Chinese people voted for the 2 Western singers at the top?
I was gonna bring that up.
Chinese people did?
Yeah.
So honestly, I think that Chinese people.
Holy shit!
I know, but listen, I think it's Chinese people, we know what we like to hear, and we like listening to Western singers, but how do we get there? I think there's a gap. Maybe we don't know how to train our vocals.
I want to speak very carefully here, because I don't want to say that, I don't want to come at this from a way that something is better. Even if I ever did have that thought, actually I did. I did have that thought because I know what I like to hear and I know what people have come to me for and I know what I present on stage and I know what I strive towards personally. But what this project has taught me is just because I think that a certain thing puts a singer here doesn't mean that every culture, is going to appreciate the same thing. And forget culture, person. Not every person. I remember when Christina Aguilera was in her heyday. And I remember I was a teenager, or early 20 something. And I remember adults around me being like, ugh, so many notes, calm down, ugh. And as an aspiring singer, I was like, I mean, do you know how hard that is? Do you know how cool that is? So forget culture, person to person, different taste. All that being said, how do you expect people to choose what is better?
I heard that Adam Lambert is coming.
Oh, interesting. He's a really good singer.
Either him or like Charlie Puth. I don't know.
That's another question I have. They have the Western singers they put here are prolific and they're very good at what they do. But the the Chinese singers they have in there are
They're not the best.
Where's Han Hong? Where's Gong Ling Na?
Actually,
we do have prolific singers.
Actually, I asked
Why aren't
Gong Ling. I texted her, asked her if she was gonna join, if she could. She's like, no, she can't. She's like, every Friday, because this show happens on a Friday.
Okay.
Every Friday she has another event that she has to attend. But Han Hong, on her social media, she's like, because after people watched the first episode, they were so disappointed that Chinese singers got their ass kicked.
Like we need
we need some good Chinese singers to defend their honor. And then Han Hong was like, Chinese singer Han Hong here, ready to fight.
Oh, that's funny.
They need her. Where is she? Will she go?
There are some people that don't want her to be there.
Why?
Because some people think that Han Hong is their best, and Shanté Moore is not America's best. So they're like,
well,
we
you know
don't
what?
want to send our best yet.
Oh my gosh.
Listen though, I want to say something. I want to say something about what you just said.
Okay.
Shanté Moore is older than the average singer in their heyday.
Mm.
Also, she is not so well known. She did well, right? She had a music career. She's not well known. Fine.
Yeah.
But the fact that even we speak in a way of that's not even the best, the most popular has nothing to do with the best.
That is true.
And that is something that I don't care what country you're in, that is something that I want us all to get in our skulls. Just because someone rises to the top has nothing to, I shouldn't say nothing, it can have very little to do with their technical ability.
That's true.
At the end of the day, if you like a singer, it doesn't really matter what they're doing or what their skill is or what some asshole sitting in Canada thinks. So it's fun to have these talks, but every one of those performers came because it's their job. So bravo to everybody. Did we like everyone? No. But did everybody show up and do what they were supposed to do? Yeah.
Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, and some just want everything, but everything it means nothing if I ain't got you.
Okay, but which Chinese singers do you think stand a chance against Shanté Moore and Faouzia?
JJ,
And okay.
Zhou Shen,
JJ up there, Zhou
Go
Shen
Ling
up
Na,
there, 100%.
Han Hong, the lady that I also like,
Like throw A-Lin in there.
Sophia, Ghost.
Throw A-Lin in there too. Like
Who?
A lot of people.
Aling, yeah.
Aling.
Aling.
Oh yeah.
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 So many people we could choose from, but we choose like Jiang Sulong. He's not
Wang
a
Sulong, Wang
Wang
Sulong,
Sulong, sorry,
Wang
and but
Sulong.
he's not like a prolific singer, right?
No,
Wang Sulong.
he's not. He's
Like there's other people who could pick, but Naeem's the only decent one,
It's like-
so of course she's gonna get into
quite a few karaoke
top
singers.
3. Yeah.